I, 32F, read my 34M fiancé's personal texts with his best friend. How do I move on from this? I know, no excuses. I breached his personal space, I fucked up. Now I might be spiraling. I don't know how to feel and what to do. After lunch, he and I had our usual chats, so I took the chance to ask him about something. I told him that I saw him paying extra attention to someone I'm close to. While she was over, I saw him observing her for quite a while, and so I asked him if there was anything there for him. Mind you, I asked him calmly and in the best way I can without it sounding like he did anything wrong. I genuinely wanted to know what he had in his mind. He said he didn't even realize he was doing that and apologized, and we just sort of finished talking about it. I'm usually the type of person who's always trusted their gut feeling, so I felt like something was off with him after that conversation. I don't know what led me to do it. Deep insecurities or just distrust or both. When he went out, I looked at his messages on his laptop. I needed to know if somehow there's something he's not telling me. I decided to open the chat with his BF, best friend, and now I can't unread it all. His BF, let's call her Mia, apparently deeply dislikes me. We've never met, so she's only got stories from him to go by, making an impression of me. I feel like I've either been living a lie or have been delusional this whole time, because she seems to think I'm making his life harder for him, and what hurt the most was that he seems to be the one fueling it. I get her anger. If I was told by my best friend that she was mistreated, taken for granted or unappreciated, I'd be angry too. My fiancé and I have had our fights, yes. And part due to my insecurities. I've been vulnerable and upfront with him when I stray into those dark places. I know I'm not an easy person to love. That's always been with me, so when I met him, I really thought and still do think, he's my person. But everything I read hurt so much. He'd tell Mia things like I almost stole someone's girlfriend, I'm such a whore, she's insecure again. This was after I told him jokingly don't cheat on me when he went out to the club and I stayed in. And scrolling further, I found him venting to Mia about a fight we had with him, saying this bitch is insecure again. It shocked the living hell out of me. 'Cause I recall that fight. To my face he presented himself to be calm and forgiving, but when he's describing it to Mia, it's something totally different, with him even saying I just need to survive until the end. I didn't see one exchange where he said nice things about our relationship. To be fair, they call sometimes too and exchange voice notes, but as far as the texts are concerned, nothing nice about us at all. I feel like I lived a totally different reality to what he lived. I felt loved, I felt joy. Aside from those rare fights, we really do lean and support one another. I want to marry him one day. But does he feel the same? With me he is so loving and caring, more than anything I could ever ask for, but how he's venting off about our fights and how he's not even once defended me when Mia speaks so ill about me. Is this really the kind of man who wants to marry me? I know I won't get sympathy, and really I'm not asking for it. But please tell me, is this normal for people to do? Those who love your partners to bits, do you vent about them like this to close friends? I just need to know.